Hello everyone and welcome to day 31 of your psychic powers. So we're tapping in, tuning in and seeing what the angels want us to know today using the Angel Therapy Oracle cards. A really powerful deck for a really powerful person, and that's you. So you're tapping into your psychic powers right now, remembering who you are. And today the message is simple. We've got fairies, really beautiful. Fairies, and you may think fairies, Liz, do they really exist? Is this real? Well, fairies are nature angels. Fairies are the angels that help outdoors, to make sure the planet is surviving and thriving, to make sure everything is running according to God's will, to make sure all is well, so that when you go out in nature you feel good and you connect with that energy. And fairies are connected with people that love the outdoors, people that enjoy nature, people that enjoy spending time breathing in what God has given to us. The green grass, the trees, the air that you breathe, the flowers, everything about nature that turns you on to who you are. Because when you're in nature, you're the closest to heaven that you will ever be. And when you're in nature, you feel calm and at peace because it is calming and peaceful to relax and breathe, to see nature unfolding naturally, without effort, without any pressure. It just does what it does effortlessly, and it helps you to feel safe because your life is also effortless. It's only when the ego comes in that edges the goodness out that creates fear and panic and stress, and we feel like we have to get things done now, or we try and control things and we end up getting in our own way. So when we go outdoors in nature, we relax and we remove fear. So we calm down and we breathe and we know that we are safe. So the fairies, or the nature angels as I like to call them, make sure that when you're in nature you're feeling safe and that everything is coming to you in divine timing. So these angels also work with divine timing to bring everything to you at the exact moment that you need it to. Signs and synchronicities, the numbers you see, the things you see when you're aware, when you're paying attention. And the fairies play a big part in this. You have a strong bond with the fairies, and your life purpose involves helping Mother Nature. Now, we've all got our own views about fairies. You may believe in fairies or pixies or imps or elementals, and that's your own beliefs. We're not here to question if fairies are real or not, but I'm here to give you my point of view from what I've learned through the last 14 years of working with heaven. And the angels show me that fairies are nature angels. They're around nature. They're helping to heal. So they're very light-hearted, playful beings that help us to see things through the eyes of God, through the eyes of love, through the eyes that are not tainted in fear or judgment, through the eyes of love like seen through the eyes of a child. So when you're connecting with the elementals or, the fairies or the nature angels, you're connecting with your inner child, what helps you to see through the eyes of a child, like a child does when they go and play in the snow and they're enchanted by it and they want to go sledging, or they go outdoors and they smell the flowers, how beautiful they are. So the fairies really help you to connect with your inner child and seeing everything through the eyes of love. And when I'm connecting with this energy, I feel Archangel Raziel around you. And Archangel Raziel is the beauty angel, the angel that helps you to see beauty in the world, beauty in others, and most importantly, beauty within yourself. And Archangel Ariel is the angel of the outdoors, the angel that connects us with money, finances, and the resources we need, but also the angel that watches over the environment and makes sure that when we're connecting with it, we feel safe. Because the angels are saying this whole message is about you feeling safe and connecting with who you really are and the spirit of the world around you and knowing that you are loved and protected no matter what's going on. So sometimes we have to go into nature to realise how small we are and how big the universe is when we look at the sky or we look at the vastness of the ocean. And I don't think there's anybody who can stand at the ocean without feeling a little fear, because you realise how powerful it is. It's deep and intense and powerful, and it's calm, but when it rears up, it can create big waves that cause destruction. So you have to understand how powerful nature is. And nature is a lot like our emotions, because our emotions are destructive, the way that nature can sometimes be destructive with earthquakes and volcanic activity and tsunamis. And we have to learn to master our emotions, the way the world masters the energy that comes in when there's these natural disasters. It gets back to normal. It calms itself down. It puts everything back into place. And that's what we do as human beings, because we're not just human beings, we are source energy walking around having this physical experience. So we are tapped into the divine. So the message coming through here is, when we go out in nature, it helps us to get a fresh perspective on who we are, that we can master our emotions. So no matter what's going on around you, no matter what the situation is, no matter what people say or do to affect you, you have the power. You have the power because it comes from within. Nobody can affect your energy field without your say-so. Nobody has power over you without your say-so, because you're the one with the power. You're the one with the control. So the angels are reminding you of that today. And the fairies are coming out to you to show you nature, to remind you of how powerful it is. And if anyone's experiencing the wildfires or any floods or anything crazy that's going on in the world right now, it makes you appreciate nature. And it helps you to understand how powerful it is. And then you can understand through nature who you are and the power within you. So when I'm connecting with this message intuitively, the fairies or the nature angels are helping you to remember who you are. They're helping you to take back your power, to master your emotions, because your emotions can be out of control or they can be under control. You have the power. It's you that controls it, nobody else. So go in nature today if you can, and have a look around and notice how effortless it all is and how easy it all flows. When the birds are flying around, they don't worry about where their next meal is coming from or where they're going to sleep, because they know that it's taken care of. They know the Creator will take care of them. The way the leaves fall off the trees in the fall and then bloom back again in the spring. Everything's under control. Everything has a cycle. So if you're going through any bad times right now, it's just a cycle. We go through ups and downs. We go through the low points and the high points. We go through the valleys and we go through the mountain tops. So we have to remember that we have the power to change our thoughts, that when we're going through the valleys of life, or we're going through the tunnels, or we're going through the darkness, that there will be the light, because the sun always comes out in the morning. And then the sun goes down, the sun will rise. So you have to remember how powerful you are. So the fairies are helping you to tap in to who you truly are through the elements of nature. And if you can't go in nature today, just put some ocean music on and listen to the waves, or go on the internet and have a look how powerful and destructive yet how calm the universe is, because that's who you are and that lives within you, because predominantly you are made up of water, and water is emotion, but water is power. So you have the power to take control of your emotions today, to master your emotions. And this is going to be one of your gifts, because when you get this, when it clicks in, and when you start to master your emotions and realize that nothing that ever happens to you is personal, it's how you see it that makes it personal. So you understand that when things come into your life, they can trigger you, or they can give you an opportunity to heal what's being triggered within you. So you start to understand yourself more and more every day. So if something hurts you, or someone says something to you and it hurts you, you ask yourself, why? What is this healing me? What is this healing within me? What is this showing me about me? And then when you master that, you can teach that to others. And it will change their life the way it's changed your life and the way it changed my life. Because it takes a while for it to go in. What? I master my emotions. That means that person isn't really hurting me. Of course not. Hurt people hurt people. So if someone's lashing out at you, they're really lashing out at themselves. Just like when you're lashing out at someone else, you're really lashing out at yourself. The way the ocean lashes out its waves. So you're learning through nature to master your emotions and take control of your life, to be a leader and a healer, and to help others do the same. So this fairy card isn't about fairies at all. It's about you connecting with who you truly are, through your power and your connection with Source, through your connection with nature and the universe and everything that goes on around you that is not affected when you go within you. So the angels are saying, go in nature, you are blessed and you are loved. Have a great day, sending you so much love, and I'll see you soon.